Mad Squad was howling. It's Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. Well, everything's happening today, isn't it? Black Ops 4 teaser trailer, even though I'm not really in the video game scene anymore, so I don't really care too much about that actually. What I care about is the superhero stuff. We got some new looks at Shazam's suit. I don't think I'm going to do a video about it just because I want that official image, alright? And plus, I've seen most of the behind the scenes stuff already. Like, I've taken a good look at that stuff. But when I woke up, went on my social media feeds, and saw all of this Avengers Infinity War craziness, I almost had a heart, like, I was taken back. I was taken back by all of this. I saw all of this art, because that's what it's called, art. That's how beautiful this stuff is. And I was like, no, there's too much of this craziness happening. I need to do a video on this. So I've only glanced at most of this stuff. I have seen most of the stuff. I am saying that now, but I still want to do a video talking about it. And I'm on comicbook.com, and there are so many different articles. I don't know where to start. I don't even know what I'm titling this video. I don't know where to start. There are so many different articles talking about all this stuff. Where do I start? I don't even know where to start. Well, let's look at the magazine covers first. Yeah. Let's look at the magazine covers. And I would become sophisticated, Joe, and use my glasses, but they're getting kind of too small for my head now. I have had them for a good many years now, so yeah, no sophisticated, Joe. I'm just gonna have to try and read this. Avengers Infinity War is right around the corner, and you can get your best look yet at the cast of heroes in these gorgeous new covers. EW released 15 covers of their newest issue, which features the heroes of the MCU in all their I need my glasses. In their splendid glory, along with the one causing all this ruckus, Thanos. The covers all connect to form a slick, cosmic Avengers logo, and each cover features a different pairing of heroes. Though a few get the solo spotlight, the covers includes... We'll just look at the covers ourselves to see what they include. 22 heroes in all take the spotlight on these covers, which helps you realize just how epic in scale this film is. Yes, that's what I've been saying. Now, there are a couple of noticeable exceptions here. The Hawkeye faithful will be up in arms a bit, as the Arrow Slinger is not on any of these covers. Some might think that's a bad sign. He is expected to have a role in Avengers 4. Not expected, he will. So it is most likely a spoiler plot point related thing. Let's hope so, okay? I like Hawkeye. I want Hawkeye to get some shine. Okay? He wasn't in the trailer. And Ant-Man. Hawkeye and Ant-Man and Wasp. When are they going to get some shine? Okay? Anyway. Also, Thanos' Black Order is not featured on here either. Though there have been some other images of Corvus Glaive, Proxima Midnight, and Outriders. Hopefully the Black Order will get their own cover spotlight before the film finally hits theaters. Now, let's check out all of this stuff. Let's check this out. Alright. So this first one is Nebula and Scarlet Witch. Nebula and Scarlet Witch. Pretty much how we've seen them before. They're the same outfits. Nothing much to say about it. But it is awesome to see them together on a cover. This is one of the things I'm waiting for in this movie. Thor, Groot, and Rocket team up. That in most of the promotional arts and stuff and the toy exclusives, we've seen Thor paired with Groot and Rocket Raccoon. So evidently they are going to be together for a portion of the film. Maybe a third or half of the film. And Thor, it is noted that he has his eye patch right here. Yeah. Some people, it's all up in the air if Thor is going to get his eye back or not. Personally, I'll be okay if he doesn't, just because he kind of looks kind of cool with the eye patch. Like, I like the whole new Thor. At first, when I remember the first images of Thor Ragnarok when he was in the gladiator arena with his hair cut off, I was like, ooh, I don't know about this. Now it's grown on me. I like Thor with the barely any hair and his Ragnarok look. I'm liking how this new Thor is looking. Okay, I really do. I'm not missing the golden locks too much. I'm not really missing it at all. I like this new, more hardcore Thor look. In my opinion, it looks more hardcore. But yeah, Thor, Groot. I was about to say Groot and Rocket Raccoon. I was gonna say like Groot gets Raccoon. So yeah, they'll be together for a good bit of the film. I guess trying to make Thor's new weapon to go up against the Mad Titan. Doctor Strange, his outfit actually, dogs outside barking, and I'm trying to do an Avengers Infinity War video on these new covers. Yeah? Excuse the dogs barking outside. Anyway, yeah, his costume didn't really change in the from Doctor Strange to even Thor Ragnarok to Avengers Infinity War. He's pretty much just had the same attire. I don't see any need to really change his attire. So yeah, that's Doctor Strange. Now, I do want to talk about just a little bit about Hulk, because in a lot of the promotional stuff, we've seen the Hulk look from Avengers and Avengers Age of Ultron. It is very noticeable that the Hulk has changed from the Avengers movies to Thor Ragnarok. He had an obvious change. Not just in like his haircut and stuff, but in the CGI. Like, if you look at Avengers Age of Ultron, I mean, they've kept it pretty much the same, but you can tell a difference if you put two pictures side by side, okay? So in this cover, we get the newest model of the Hulk. We get the newest model look of the Hulk, because even in some of the toys and stuff, it's like the Hulk from Avengers Age of Ultron. But in this cover, yeah, we get the new and improved Hulk look. And I like this Hulk look. I really do. The cut gives it more of like a comic book Hulk look, in my opinion, versus full hair everywhere. And this is an interesting pair up. We have Star-Lord and Okoye. She was amazing in Black Panther. Absolutely amazing. One of my favorite parts of the Black Panther film was the Dora Milaje. They kicked absolute butt. They were amazing. So, yeah, right here. I don't know if we'll actually get pair-ups of all these different people. I think they're just doing this to kind of show how epic in scale this film is and how many different people are going to be with one another. That's why they're doing this. It doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get a Star-Lord and a Okoye team up. Right here, we get Vision and Shuri. So, funny thing is, okay, I've seen like a lot of the new images and stuff today. I'll probably find them later, because I want to cover a lot of stuff in this video. So, There was an image, it was Shuri, and I think it was Bruce Banner. I can't remember. I know Shuri was in the picture, but I forgot who the other person was. But yeah, there was that. And then there was another one, I think Rhodey, James Rose was in one of the pictures. So I know Tony's been helping Rose with his legs, you know, after he was crippled. But it'll be cool if like Shuri gave him some upgrades as well with some Wakandian tech, considering he will be in Wakanda as confirmed by that end shot in the Infinity War trailer when they were all charging to battle. So it would be cool if Shuri helped him out at all. T'Challa. Like a lot of these characters, and I'm okay with this because every single film, you don't have the heroes don't need to get a new outfit. Doctor Strange, he's going to have the same outfit that he's had. Vision, obviously, I mean, there's not really too much you can do with Vision's outfit, you know. T'Challa, he's going to have the same outfit that he had in Marvel's Black Panther. And I was like, I know a lot of people like, I kind of like the more old school Civil War outfit. I don't really have a favorite between the two. I like them both. I'd say I like them both equally because they both look aesthetically appealing to me in their own different ways. So I like both of them equally. Yeah, we have this shot of King T'Challa. Oh boy, here he is, the Mad Titan Thanos himself. And people are still talking about his look. You know, he's not armored up in his helmet. I've always, from the first glimpse we got of how he's going to look in Infinity War, I've been okay with his look. Okay? Because, like, by now, you should have heard the Russos talk about the reasoning why he's not in battle armor. So that's one reason I'm okay with it. And another reason, I'm just simply okay with it. I don't have a problem with him not being in armor. I don't have a problem with him not wearing his helmet. He looks okay to me. And note, the gauntlet appears how it does in the trailer before he gave Tony that blow that probably knocked him into oblivion. Only the Power Stone and the Time Stone, Power Stone and the Space Stone is there. The other stones aren't present. Even the Time Stone isn't there. I guess because Strange has it in the other Entertainment Weekly cover. That's Thanos. Woo! Okay, so some of these I legit haven't seen yet. There was so much stuff, I didn't get to see all of it. And I didn't want to see all of it. This looks amazing. This looks absolutely amazing. Iron Spider. Unmasked Iron Spider, Peter Parker. It looks like the web shooters glow. At least in this Entertainment Weekly cover, they're glowing. I want to know where the legs come from. Okay? There's theories floating around. Obviously, we're getting the legs. We all knew that we would eventually see the legs, and now we've seen the legs through promos and stuff. And I like that it's not just gold and red. I like, because not everything's going to be the same from the comics, okay? These movies are comic book adaptations. Yes, comic book films, but comic book adaptations. Not everything's going to be the same. It has to fit in the real world, because this is supposed to be taking place in a world that we exist in, like in the real world. You got to think about that. But yeah, like it doesn't look like the legs could really come from the back of the suit. So what I'm wondering is maybe if it'll be kind of a similar situation with Veronica in Age of Ultron, where Tony sent down Veronica from space and he got the Hulkbuster armor. I wonder if kind of that same thing will happen, not from space obviously, but maybe from like, well, the Stark Towers actually sold, but maybe from the Avengers facility or something, because it is in upstate New York where Peter lives in Queens, New York. So maybe like a similar thing happens like that. Tony finds out Peter's in trouble, and he sends the legs to him to help him out. Maybe that happens. I'm just guessing things here. Nonetheless, he looks absolutely amazing in the suit. Bucky and Mantis. Mantis pretty much has the exact same attire that she had in Volume 2 of Guardians. Bucky right here, there's some things to note about him. One, obviously he has a new vibranium arm provided to him by Shuri and Wakanda. And you have like the golden outlines in it. That golden outline, I like that. No star though. And notice like his clothing, if like think back to Captain America the First Avenger, kind of that blue jacket kind of vest thing he wore. If anything, he definitely has his mind back. Otherwise, he wouldn't have that same blue kind of vest. At least that's what I feel. That's what I feel. He's definitely going to, like, because Shuri is helping him, and we saw that end cutscene of Black Panther. If you haven't by now, then I don't know if you're a true Marvel fan, because you would have seen the movie by now. Okay, it's almost been a month. But yeah, he will definitely most likely have his mind back by the time Infinity War happens. Now we get War Machine and Drax. Drax pretty much looking the exact same. There's not really anything you could do to him to make him look different. You know, he doesn't really wear an outfit or anything. But War Machine, look at this war. Okay, guys, I've seen some comments saying things like, why is Tony's suits getting so sleek, but Rhodey's suits are still big and bulky? War Machine. His name is War Machine for a reason. He's a war machine. When you think of War Machine, do you think of this slick suit? Or do you think of this bulked up, beefed up, ready to go to battle suit? You know? Machine guns everywhere. Rocket launchers on your arms. At the ready. War Machine is supposed to be a war machine. That's why he's big and bulky. That's kind of the purpose, okay? That's the purpose. If it was sleek and stuff, it'll defeat the purpose of him having the name War Machine, you know? So I'm glad he's still big and bulky, and I love this new design. Yeah, looks absolutely amazing. That's art. That's art. That is art. That's art. That's art. I feel like I'm in an art museum right now. That's art. Guys. That's art. That's art. We get our first look. We've seen it through promo images and everything. Now we get a first look at the actual thing. Not through promo images, not through toys. We get an actual first look at Tony Stark in the new armor with the wings out. That looks absolutely amazing. That looks absolutely amazing. That looks absolutely... Now, I remember at one point I was like, nope, this is definitely my favorite version of the Iron Man armor. Now I can't really say that because, like, one of my favorite... If this was to be my first favorite, then my second favorite would be the Mark 7 from Marvel's Avengers. I love that classic, iconic Iron Man armor. I love that armor. So, And then I also really like the Mark III from Iron Man 1. So right now I can't say this is my favorite because I do really like those other two classic ones, but this is definitely in the top 3. My 3 favorite armors would be, well, oh, I forgot about Bleeding Edge from Civil War. I can't say I have a favorite armor. I really can't. I can't. This is definitely in my top 3. It's somewhere in my top 3. Okay. Looks absolutely amazing. It is very streamlined. Like I said, very slick versus War Machine. Tony's always upgrading, so of course he's going to have a new suit like every single film. And he has reason to because he's an inventor. He builds these suits. He's always upgrading his... He always wants to surpass what he's done before. So of course he's going to have a new suit every film. And he'll need this Mark 50. It is confirmed to be the Mark 50 by Toys and other things. So he will need this to take on Thanos, though. No matter what, when Thanos gave him that blow, I don't think his helmet could help him through that. That looked like a blow that would knock your brain into space. But nonetheless, looking absolutely amazing. I'm not sure exactly why he needs the wings, though. I mean, he can already fly without wings. I don't know. I guess we'll find out what purpose they have once we see the film. Because right now, as cool as they look, I just don't see a purpose for them when he can already fly with the repulsors. And he doesn't need the wing. He's never needed the wings to fly before. I guess the only thing I could think of is him using the suit in space. And he would need the wings. That's the only thing I could think of at the moment. Nonetheless, looks absolutely amazing. I'm liking this about Black Widow, is how heavily she's being marketed. Yes, it sucks that we're barely getting any Hawkeye and Ant-Man and Wasp promotion, but if you guys can't deny that Black Widow has had some heavy marketing along with these other A-list heroes like Iron Man, Captain America, Black Panther, Thor, Hulk. Black Widow has been getting marketing at the level of like these other A-list characters. I've seen her everywhere. Everywhere. And I'm absolutely loving this. I'm loving how heavily she's being marketed because I really like her character. I like her and Hawkeye, okay? I don't think of them as B-list. I think of them just with Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, and Cap. I think of Black Widow and Hawkeye just along with them because a lot of people say, oh, there's nothing they could really do. Well, they've made it this far, right? They made it through the first Avengers and through Age of Ultron, right? Okay. She has her sticks, electro sticks. I don't really know what to call them. They have a name, but I don't really know what to call them. And I'm liking the new look. The green, the dyed hair because she went rogue. Yeah, I'm liking her look a lot. Woo! I haven't even seen the film. And Nomad, yes, I know what the Russos have been saying about him and Nomad. That is not exactly Nomad. But he pretty much is a nomad at this point in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. A nomad is pretty much someone who does what Cap has done. Someone who's gone rogue, is doing his own thing. That's what a nomad is. So, by definition, even though the Russos say he's not exactly, he probably won't go by the name Nomad, he pretty much is Nomad. A nomad, at least. Looks absolutely... I've heard people saying that the rips that he has at the top of the star in his suit, like above the star, I've heard people saying like it's vibranium scaling, but this is his Civil War suit, if I'm correct. This is the suit that he wore in Civil War, if I'm correct. Also, speaking about Cap and Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of talking here. Okay, just bear with me. Black Panther, T'Challa and Steve are together at the end cutscene of Civil War. They're in Wakanda. But then, in the beginning of Black Panther, which is a week after the events of Civil War, T'Challa is returning back to Wakanda. Now, I know there was like a mission that T'Challa did before he went back to Wakanda, but I don't think he went back to Wakanda after Civil War, then left Wakanda again to do this mission, then went back into Wakanda. I think this mission happened while they were on their way back to Wakanda from the events of Civil War. So if that's the case, then it just kind of doesn't make sense that Cap was with T'Challa at the end of Civil War unless that cutscene at the end of Civil War happened after Black Panther. I know this sounds kind of confusing, but think about it, okay? Think about it. When T'Challa returned to Wakanda, he wasn't king or anything. And so I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about that. It's just kind of messing with me at the moment. I'm trying to think where it could take place, you know, in the timeline of everything. Anyway, he looks absolutely amazing. Has the two vibranium shields, which would be really cool if they could connect into one shield. Like he could do that and then just hold it as one shield. I really like it if he could do that. That would be cool. You got Gamora and Falcon. He pretty much looks the same. Well, they both pretty much look the same. So, nothing much to say about them. And now we have this. All of the posters culminate into one huge Avengers group cover. That's absolutely amazing. It just shows the scale that this film is going to be in. So, yeah, that is all of the Empire covers. Now there's some images, like just some stills from the movie that I want to look at as well. I'm going to try and find those. Avengers Infinity War will feature several interesting team-ups, including this new squadron of magic and science. Marvel released a new image from the film that features a potent squad made up of Doctor Strange, Tony Stark, Bruce Banner, and Wong. Strange and Wong seem to be in defense positions, while Stark is more curious than anything. As for Banner, he seems a bit awestruck. Are they looking at Thanos, the Black Order, a portal? Who knows? But whatever it is, has left a trail of destruction already, as there are cars on fire and ambulances in the background. This looks absolutely amazing. So this is before we get that shot of Tony armoring up in the trailer. Okay, so Wong and Strange are in defense positions, and Banner's there awestruck. So, yeah, I guess this is like literally right before time freezes, and you get that part where I guess Tony notices everyone else is frozen, so he just walks up, takes his shades off, and looks at this thing, and is probably armoring up at the same time in that shot. I think this is the one of, yeah, James Rhodes, Cap, and Black Widow. War Machine is back in action, and a new photo shows how James Rhodes made it happen. Fans know how Rhodes lost the natural use of his legs during Captain America Civil War, but a new photo from Avengers Infinity War shows he will regain the ability to walk. He is standing next to Captain America and Black Widow, and you can also see an electronic rig around his waist and braces along the side of his legs. It looks like the next model of the Stark creation he was wearing at the end of Civil War. He was struggling at the time to even walk across a few feet, but it seems he's gotten used to it by the time Infinity War hits. Yeah. So we could pretty much assume that they're in the Avengers facility in upstate New York. And I can't really tell any differences to the braces he had here and in Civil War. You would assume it is Stark Tech, But with Wakanda giving Captain America his new vibranium gauntlets and White Wolf, that still feels... Yeah, it does feel weird. I forgot who they were talking about for a minute. His new vibranium arm, perhaps a certain Shuri had a hand in making the tech fully operational. That's what I was saying. After seeing what she thought of Tony's work with Jarvis, we wouldn't doubt there is some Shuri magic at work. Yeah. Like I was saying, that could be, because he will be in Wakanda. That final shot of them all charging into battle, he was in Wakanda. So, yeah, we can assume that Shuri maybe helps him. New Avengers Infinity War photo. Wait. Have I seen this? Fans and press that attended the Marvel panels at D23 of SDCC Lab. Sorry, it was a pop-up. Last summer, buzzed about a scene in the footage in which Thanos used the Infinity Gauntlet to rip a moon out of the sky and hurl it at the Avengers. It says Tony Stark, but it's not more than just Tony Stark. That's just used for, yeah, people to read it. Anyway, I heard about that. I refrain myself from seeing anything of it, because I want to be genuinely amazed. I want to get it in crisp 180p. Okay? When I see Thanos ripping that moon apart. I want to see it in all of its glory. So, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure it looks amazing. While that scene has remained unseen by the general public, me being one of those general public people, a still from it was officially released by EW today, confirming that the planet this action takes place on is indeed Thanos' home world, Titan. Okay, so I'll get to see it once I scroll down to the image. And so, okay, so I guess that shot at the very beginning of the trailer, that world, I guess that's Thanos' home world, because it says some of this takes place on Thanos' home world, Titan. Many believed that the scene in question took place on Xandar. Yeah, that's what, home of the Nova Corps. If you recall, Nova Prime is in possession of the purple space stone, last seen in Guardians of the Galaxy. The trailer for Infinity War confirmed that Thanos has already taken hold of that stone, meaning that he's already either stolen it from Xandar or destroyed the entire planet. Oh. So what he does is he kind of like, he I guess looks at it with his mind, or he looks at it and he has the space stone and the power stone, so he just grabs it kind of from where it's, just grabs it and lunges it, I guess. Oh my. When I see that happen in the theater, that might kill me. This movie might be the death of me. If you don't see my movie review, you know what happened to me. Wish me prayers and wish me a good funeral. Okay? If you don't see my movie review, I went into some state of shock, coma, or death. This movie could very well be the end of me. Wow. Well, I can see like the outline of a planet. There's not really, it just looks like a circle, and then you can see the clouds from the normal background. I guess it looks different in the shot. No, don't tell me. Or describe it to me. But don't send me any clips. I don't want to see it. I haven't seen it. I don't want to see it. This is good for me until I get to see it in its full 180p glory. Describe to me what happens. It looks like he kind of just grabs it from where it's set, and I guess like he's doing that. So I guess he just like lunges it. That's cool. This is definitely my favorite still I've seen today. He is not joking He is not joking. Let's see. What do you do with the mad that you feel? If you're Thanos, you use the purple and blue Infinity Stones to rip a moon out of orbit and hurl it against the ground like a dinner plate. While fans have speculated that this may be devastation on Xandar, where the Nova Corps was guarding the purple power stone from the orb, Marvel tells EW this shot is actually on Titan, the ruined homeworld of Thanos. So we now know that at some point in Infinity War, the fight is taken back to Thanos. We also know that Iron Man is involved in this particular battle, based on the footage revealing he's at the wrong end of this. Yeah, Thanos' moon toss. Given the fact that Stark's new bleeding edge Iron Man suit is fitted for space. Like I said, that could be probably why he has the wings. And Peter Parker is donning the upgraded Iron Spider suit. There's a good chance multiple Avengers will be fighting Thanos in the depths of space. Could this be how the Guardians finally come face to face with the Avengers? All will be answered when Avengers Infinity War hits theaters on April 27th. Also, I did make a video about this, but yeah, the conversation that Tony, you see, I'm calling Robert Downey Jr. Tony. That's how you know they're 2 in 1. That's how you know Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark. I legit meant to say Robert Downey Jr. That conversation that he had with the Marvel Studios Twitter and basically got them to drop the date a week earlier. Obviously, it wasn't. He didn't. Obviously, it was just like, it's just good marketing. But why not have fun with it and say that Robert Downey Jr. got us to see it a week earlier? Okay. But yeah, that is amazing. It's being released a week earlier. So I guess I don't know if there's any more stills. I think that's definitely the best thing I've seen out of everything I've looked at so far. And I can't wait to see the full thing, how it's going to look. That is amazing. What else? So many different articles. Some of these I'm probably just going to read on my own. Yeah, I think that's everything. I've looked at all the Empire covers. I think I've looked at most of the news stills. At least all the ones that I could find. So that's everything. That's everything. I know this video was kind of long, but I just wanted to do one video covering all the new Avengers Infinity War news today. Okay, so I've now covered everything that I am aware of. So, less than 50 days now until the most epic, most grand scale cinematic event ever happens. And it is going to be absolutely amazing. Like I said, this movie could very well be the end of me. I guess we'll find out April 27th. Let me know what you guys think of all of these Empire covers and the new stills. And like I said, just not in great detail, because I want to see it for myself too. But describe to me that Thanos moon scene. It looks absolutely amazing. If you enjoyed my MADTalk video, let me know what you thought. The links to all my social media will be down below in the description box. Mad, smash that like button. Share this video to anyone you feel enjoy. If you are new around here and you like what you see, tap the subscribe button and ding dong the notification bell to join the Mad Squad on a journey to 10,000 subscribers. My name is Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. Hope you all have a marvelous day. Mad out. Mad. Strong. Together.